Okay. Yeah, so I was saying it's better to just do something, right? Like even if it's just 5 questions like we are doing, better
Yeah.
to just do that as opposed to not do anything because of light constraints and all this and life, just general life.
Yeah, bro.
So at least these 5 questions will ease down our whole body and then keep the brain active also. Because it's small, let me not say forgetfulness here, but like small cracks in the consistency that can lead to like a big break of consistency. So even though we're doing 5 today, is so that it's better than nothing. Okay, point made, and I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So, 11, a company has an application that runs Amazon EC2 instances that uses Aurora DB database. The EC2 instance is connected to the database by using usernames and passwords that are stored locally in a file. Locally in a file. That means close to the server or on the server. That's that. Okay. The company wants to minimize the operational overhead of credentials, credential management. What should the solution architect do to accomplish this goal? Use AWS Secrets Manager, turn on automatic authentication. Use AWS Systems Manager Parameter Store, turn on automatic rotations. C, create an Amazon S3 bucket to store objects that are encrypted with an AWS key management service. Encryption key. Migrate credential file to the S3 bucket. Point the application to the S3 bucket. Hmm. D, create an encrypted Amazon Elastic Block Store volume for each instance. For each instance. No, that's already wrong. Attach the new for each instance is wild. But yeah, and remember, we're always trying to, for the most part, minimize operational overhead. Attach migrate credential. Yeah, so D is out of it. D is out of it. So yeah, D is out of it.
Wait.
S3 and KMS combination. I think if you have to make the EC2 instances retrieve credentials from S3, that means you have to add permissions. You have to add coding because it's not built in to S3.
We also have to set bucket policies on the S3 because it's retrieving from.
Yeah,
So that's overhead already.
yes,
Mhm.
yes, because okay, so systems manager parameter, manager, systems manager parameter store. So this is more like for configuration data. So if it's you can store secrets there, but based on the systems like your um let's say your load balancer parameters and some of your other systems. Um but if you I don't know if you can set up automatic code dictation self. Hmm. I think secrets manager with automatic rotation is very straightforward. I
Yeah,
think
I
that
that's
you reckon Abi.
mm-hmm.
You know, there's no bit around the bush. but I think, sure, that makes sense.
Let me read this one.
Okay.
A global company hosts its web application on EC2 instances behind an application load balancer. The web app has a static data and dynamic data. The company stores its static data in Amazon S3 buckets. The company wants to improve performance and reduce latency for the static and dynamic data. The company is using its own domain name registered with Amazon Route 53. What should the solutions architect do to meet these requirements? Hold on. The company wants to improve performance and reduce latency for static and dynamic data. Okay, that should be A. Create an Amazon CloudFront distribution that has the S3 bucket and application load balancer as origins. Configure Route 53 to route traffic to the CloudFront distribution. B. Create an Amazon CloudFront distribution that has the application load balancer as origin. Create an AWS Global Accelerator standard accelerator that has the S3 bucket as an endpoint. Then configure Route 53 to route the traffic to the CloudFront distribution. C. Create an Amazon CloudFront distribution that has the S3 bucket as an origin. Then create an AWS Global Accelerator standard accelerator that has the application load balancer and the CloudFront distribution as endpoints. Then create a custom domain name that points the accelerator domain name, service name. Use the custom domain name as an endpoint for the web app. Personally, I feel like this one has a lot of overhead. And yeah, D. Create an Amazon CloudFront distribution that has the application load balancer as origin. Create an AWS Global Accelerator standard accelerator that has the S3 bucket as an endpoint. And create two domain names. Point one domain name to the CloudFront DNS name for dynamic content. Point the other domain name to the accelerator DNS name for static content. Use the domain name as endpoint for the web application. Combining CloudFront and accelerator is a bit. Okay, Scott wants to say something.
Wait. Sorry. Scott. Scott is here.
Yeah.
Scott McCormick. Oh my days.
I've just been sitting in the background listening to see how you work things out, yeah.
What an honor, Scott.
Wow.
I'm on my phone. I'm gonna flip over to my personal laptop, yeah. So I'm gonna rejoin and see if I can help you out, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Wow, this is a pleasant surprise.
Just bear with me. I'll come back on, yeah.
All right, no problem.
Okay, so they said the company stores the static data in S3 bucket, and the company wants to improve performance and reduce latency for static and dynamic data. So we already know that the static data is in the S3 bucket, and to reduce latency, CloudFront distribution would help with that, placing it
closer to the users.
Yeah.
Because it'll be cached on the server that's closest to the user.
It's going to be closest to the users. So let's explore these options. A. Creates a CloudFront distribution that has the S3 buckets and the ALB as origins, and configure Route 53 to route the traffic through the CloudFront distribution.
I think A sounds good. It sounds like it addresses the issue.
of late then.
I was looking at this global accelerator, but I think it has it's not necessary to have this particular bit here um for this particular use case, because CloudFront is already providing that global distribution. C involving same global accelerator standard
And
and
CloudFront.
CloudFront distribution as endpoints. I think CloudFront alone, right, is capable of handling the distribution of both the static and dynamic content efficiently. I
That's
think
right.
what you might want to tune is just the TTL, the time to live, right? Yeah, you can set the TTL up to like 24 hours, depending on the type of content you have on your website.
So I'm trying to picture the architecture for this. The
Mhm.
CloudFront distribution would come before the application load balancer. Is that right?
Yes,
The way the traffic
as
is
in,
going, it would get to the CloudFront
yes,
first before it gets to the load balancer.
yes.
Okay. So
Mm.
I think that is actually going to work
Hmm.
easily.
Because even the there's complication that it's not really helping us get to the end goal as seamlessly as A. So that's one thing to also look at here. Oh, so Scott, we had mentioned earlier that today's bit was going to be pretty short because I'm having some technical issues on my side
Yeah,
with electricity and whatnot.
yeah,
So
no,
we're answering like the first 5 questions and then calling it a day.
yeah,
It's
cool.
being
Yeah, that's
recorded
fine.
currently. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was just because obviously I can jump on, but there's certain times that I can't jump on anyway because I'm
Okay.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, you mentioned Monday. You on Mondays you were doing a particular project. How hope that's going well.
Yeah, we kind of migrated. We migrated a whole. Well, in the last couple of weeks, I've been doing. But this is recorded. This is recording, so I can't discuss on here. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, please.
yeah, I
Thank
can't.
you. I'm just glad to know that it's going well and going smoothly. I mean, it's in good hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scott is very, very experienced. He knows what he's doing.
but
Yeah.
that I can discuss once it stops recording.
Okay.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem. All right. So for this question, we think we're going with A because A is seamless and doesn't have complexity that isn't meeting the requirements. I think A is very straightforward, gives us a simple solution without the complexity of adding global accelerator, which CloudFront already handles. So let's have a look. See. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'll read out this question. A company performs monthly maintenance on its AWS infrastructure. During the maintenance activities, the company needs to rotate the credentials for its Amazon RDS for MySQL databases across multiple AWS regions. Which solution will meet these requirements with the least operational overhead? Least operational overhead seems to be a running theme. Store the
Mhm.
credentials a, as secrets in Secret Manager. Use multi-region. Okay, that's good because it's across multiple regions.
Mhm.
So it says use multi-region secret replication for the required regions. Configure Secrets Manager to rotate the secrets on a schedule. That seems pretty sensible. So
Mhm.
let's say this one. Store the credentials as secrets in AWS Systems Manager by creating a secure string parameter. Systems manager, we discussed earlier that systems manager is more for like parameters, system parameters, as opposed to like your keys and all that. Okay, but let's see. Use multi-region secret replication for the required regions. Configure system manager to rotate secrets on schedule. So similar with A, but they're using systems manager by creating a secure string parameter. C, store the credentials in S3 that has a server-side encryption enabled. So that's on AWS side. Use Amazon Event Bridge to invoke a Lambda function to rotate the credentials.
Too long.
Having a Lambda function already, like, and all these steps, Event Bridge, one to trigger the other to trigger the other. Yeah, it's long compared to what you have here. And then it's already on the schedule, so that's automatically handled. He says encrypt the credentials as secrets by using KMS, multi-region customer managed keys. KMS. Store the secrets in DynamoDB global table. Use Lambda function. Nah, then use RDS API. Nah.
That's not secure. That's not secure D.
Right? It's not very secure. Okay, so I think A gives like the simplest way to go about this.
I agree.
The way to approach these questions as well, yeah. There's going to be they're going to be too similar and two is completely red herrings, yeah. So if you break it down and think what the answer is going to be, yeah, but also look at what ones is going to be absolutely red herrings, yeah. Then you can say, well, okay, well, it's definitely not these two, and then you can read more into what it can be. Or if the answer comes straight at you straight away, and then you can go there straight away, yeah. That's the kind of way. That's the kind of way I do it, and I find it easier. But that's not to say that there's other ways of attacking the questions, but that's the way I do it. But
yeah, definitely. Once you can spot out the red herrings quickly, it makes the decision making easier.
Yeah,
for sure. Thanks, Scott. So let's see what we have here. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Secret managers, you're good. And secret managers in AWS, and it's Azure Key Vault, yeah. And
Azure Key Vault.
Yeah, so if you write down that and you can read, so that's passwords, secrets, and then you can generate SAS keys and all that as well, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So it's in Azure, it's called Azure Key Vault.
And it's very interesting. It's the same service, probably same technology that they're both using, but just different nomenclature, different names.
Different names.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, the company runs an e-commerce application on EC2 instances behind ALBs. The instance run in an auto-scaling group across multi-AZs. The auto-scaling group scales based on CPU utilization metrics. The e-commerce application stores the transaction in MySQL 8.0 database that's hosted on a large EC2 instance. The database performance degrades quickly as application load increases. The application handles more read requests than write transactions. Okay, this is important. Then the company wants a solution that will automatically scale the database automatically. Okay, to meet the demand of unpredictable read workloads while maintaining high availability. So there's more concern about scaling the read workloads. Okay. We use Redshift, which is a storage, a warehouse, data warehousing tool with a single node for leader and compute functionality. First of all, single node is a red herring if I've seen one before. So that's a single point of failure waiting to happen.
Yeah. I think
Use RD.
B is talking about single easy. B is not going to address the situation optimally. C, on the other, C, Aurora is eye-catching because it has auto scaling and gives you Aurora replicas, which, in my opinion, would.
Yeah, so there's auto scaling groups there. Yeah. So what you want to do is, so in the answers normally point in the answers, sometimes it points to actually as a part of the question. So the answer is actually in the question. Like So say like it could be say auto scaling, So there's a chance that if auto scaling's in the question, that's likely going to be the answer,
Yeah.
See what I mean? Kind of so the two of them can come together,
True. Because it's interesting you mentioned that this says scale automatically, right? And the only option that addresses that requirement is C with the auto scaling.
Yeah. So you'll have like a policy or a script built in when it gets to say if you've got within a certain percentage. So if you've got your database it's running at say 75%, and then what you can do, you can define what percentage what will be the red zone, and then from that point it will start building up a new instance or whatever like that,
Yes.
But you can define that at what level you want to auto scale, It's all configurable within the environment,
Yes, absolutely. And I think that lands us at C. We're very solid on C right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. This will be the last question. I'm currently running on 18% battery. So I'll take this question. A company recently migrated to AWS and wants to implement a solution to protect the traffic that flows in and out of the production VPC. The company had an inspection server in its on-premises data center. The company had an inspection server in its on-premises data center. The inspection server performs specific operations such as traffic flow inspections and traffic filtering, traffic flow inspections and traffic filtering. The company wants to have the same functionalities in the AWS cloud. Which solution will meet these requirements? A, guard duty or traffic, no, B, traffic mirroring, no, that's a duplicating. C, network firewall, AWS network firewall to create the required rules for traffic inspection and traffic. Okay. C and D are similar, same wording, same everything except this. So the answer is between these two, really. Firewall manager, network firewall. Firewall manager, network firewall. And they want it to do flow inspection, traffic flow inspection, and traffic filtering.
Yeah.
Firewalls on their own, they decide who comes in and who stays out.
I was gonna say that firewall does that filtering out aspect. Is the inspection I'm not too sure about. If the filtering, yes, firewall would filter, but Inspecting would have been guard duty. I would have been, well, I don't know. But I'm still going to stick with you, though. What do you think?
Guard duty, from what I understand, is for your systems that are currently running in the AWS platform.
Yeah.
So
I also recall that
this is-
illustration you gave for guard duty weeks back. How they're like the security man, they don't really do much, just inspect.
Yeah. So they watch guard, they keep guard.
Yeah, they watch.
The network firewall. The network, because this is network level, right? The inspection is taking the traffic flow inspection. Scott, please correct me if I'm not correct. It is taking place at the network level, and this is layer 4. This firewall manager, on the other hand, it's more like an application, which is layer 7.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this network firewall might be best because of that reasoning.
That makes sense.
Oh my, I'm down to 14% battery level. Scott, do you have anything to say concerning this one? Because I think after this question, I have to rush off.
Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, just reach out when you get battery another time, yeah, and then we can have a chat, yeah. But it's nice catching up with you anyway.
Absolutely. Scott, you really surprised me. It's such a pleasant surprise.
We're hoping that we'll talk about cloud busting.
Yeah, just reach out to me and we can jump on a call in the evening or whatever. But just I'm kind of waiting for a response back from someone to do what I need to do. So I'm kind of I'm in limbo. Hence why I seen you. I just checked my phone. So it hasn't been like this for weeks. But I've been on a call with Microsoft doing DNS issues all day. Oh
wow.
Wow. I can give you a brief on DNS and when I was speaking to Microsoft another time, but it was pretty useful what I came out with anyway. But yeah, we can catch up on that and I can give you a brief on what Azure DNS and all that and going forward. But yeah, just reach out to me and if I'm free I can jump on another call with you guys, yeah.
Okay, Scott.
Absolutely. Scott, I appreciate you immensely, man.
Well, I've been my manager's trying getting me to do AWS in the second half of the year. He wants me to do it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, actually, he thought I was AWS certified, and I told him no, my test voucher run out, and then he said, "Oh, when you're going to do it?" And I says, "Well, I'll not be before to the second half of the year because I've still got my Azure networking to do now. So I'm nearly there. I'll be testing in the next couple of weeks."
Awesome.
Yeah, but just reach out to me in the next couple of days, and if I'm free, I can jump on a chat or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. I'll speak to you soon, Scott.
Right. No worries. Take care, guys. All the best. Yeah.
All right. Have a great day, Scott.
Bye.
Goodbye. All right, Archie.
Yes, when Scott was talking about cloud busting in that stuff we watched yesterday.
No, it was Mike. That was Mike yesterday. But Scott and Mike know each other. That video we were watching, right? That was Mike.
Such an honor having Scott on the call, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, man. Honestly, he's a great guy. Great guy. All right, let me stop the YouTube streaming so that we ended up on C. So I think the logic made sense. So let me stop streaming and log off from here. All right, my brother. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, bro.
It just brought lights.